Coach, I know it was a tough beginning for you guys, but I felt like even, into the second and third quarter, y'all were not too far behind. I mean, to not have played your best today and still had a chance, I mean, that had to be something you told your players even at half and into the third quarter.
Right, yeah, we fought. Could have probably executed the game plan a little bit better, but I'm extremely proud of the way that they continued to fight, got back in it, and down the stretch, some plays went against us. If we could have maybe found a way with a few of those plays here and there, you never know. But they definitely continued to fight, for sure. I can't ask for any more than that other than maybe a few better decisions from time to time, but nobody's perfect. They fought. I'm proud of them.
Jaden, for you, in the start of the third quarter, y'all were starting to kind of chip away at it, and I think y'all hit 5 or 6 threes in the third. Did you really start to kind of finally believe, okay, we can win this, we kind of belong here today?
Oh, for sure. We got a little hot, started making more shots here and there, and I totally believe we were going to come back and beat that team by 5 or 10.
What happened in the fourth for it to just kind of disappear? I mean, y'all had everything clicking there in the third.
I mean, just, them not be able to turn over the ball and us trying to turn them over, just, them be able to just hold on to it. I mean, that's kind of a game changer.
Yeah, we, not to butt in, but the focal point was to guard at the rim, and we didn't do a great job of that. And then when you have a 6'8" guy on the other end that dunks everything and you leave him at the rim by himself, that's kind of what you deserve. But like we talked about in the locker room about learning from mistakes and being able to respond to adversity or whatever. So that's something that we're going to have to do here. I mean, we wanted to win, came up short. Now you just got to make sure you respond and learn from it as best possible. But obviously, Westview's a good team, but we feel like we left some meat on the bones. I've told them that several times. We feel like we're better than what we played, and we just didn't get it done. But still proud of the kids. Like I said, we've got a great team. This is the second furthest any team in school history's made it. So I told them keep their heads up. It is what it is, but at the same time, spend some time in the mirror and be honest with yourself about what you could have done better. Move on.
Craig had a great first half for you guys in the paint. I think he had 7 points and 8 boards at halftime. Just kind of talk about what he brought there in that.
Craig was a great addition to us. He's a football guy, and he's the one football guy that plays a lot of minutes for us. And he completely changed our team when he got back. We were pretty soft down low before he rejoined us, and he just gave us a added element. It took him a little bit of time to get acclimated to basketball, and Craig is also a kid that has always been more of a football guy, so he's still seeing a lot of stuff for the first time on the basketball court, and he did a great job of not pouting and just playing through hard coaching and tough as far as me holding him accountable through mistakes. He's done a great job. This was definitely one of his better games. Craig's been a great player for us.
Quinn, you got hot there in the third quarter, and you tell me just kind of what that felt like, kind of heat check over and over you kept hitting.
Well, I knew that my teammates trusted me to make the shots, and we needed to score because we were down. So I just felt comfortable shooting them in the moment, and it was a rhythm shot. And they were double teaming Jaden most of the time, so that just left me open. So I was just in the right place at the right time. Really, anybody probably would have hit those shots on our team. I was the one in that position.
Coach, it just seemed like every time y'all hit a three, they'd answer with the score. You could never just fully catch them up. How frustrating was that, just as a coach, to watch your guys not be able to get those stops that you needed?
Yeah, extremely frustrating, especially when I would characterize myself as a defensive-minded coach. I really pride myself on defense, and this team has played good defense all year. We continue to talk about transition, sprinting back and matching up, and it's like we just couldn't quite do that consistently. They were getting looks that we knew if they caught the ball in good position that they would more than likely be successful. We wanted to be set in our defense, would help defenders in position, and more often than not, that just did not happen. So I feel like that's the reason why we were not able to get stops when we really needed them. And then untimely turnovers too. I told them in the locker room, we didn't play well enough to win. You have that many turnovers, you give up that many offensive rebounds, there's a good chance against a good team that you're not going to come out on top. That's just something we got to learn from and move forward.
Got one more, just Jaden, for you. I know it's a special season, Mr. Basketball finalist, and the team go back to state for the first time since 1973. I know y'all weren't down here for moral victories or anything like that, but can you kind of put into words what this season has meant for you and the school and everything, this program?
it's been awesome for me. You know, transferring schools from Central County and coming here, you know, it was, you know, I wasn't really expecting for everyone to become like a family to me. So it's been a lot. Definitely means a lot to me.
And y'all ended the game on a 16-0 run. What changed there in the fourth quarter?
Well, I think we switched to man and were able to get a few stops there. Our guys did a good job there of kind of getting 22 in check. And then I think the biggest.
We have 23, 3, and 22?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
All right, sorry. Then what changed? I thought we had a few good offensive possessions there. You know, we'd gotten really stagnant on offense, and our guys started back moving the ball. Got some good looks there. Scored a couple baskets. Miles went and made a couple big plays there in the fourth quarter. Got the lead stretched out. We kind of got our bearings back about us defensively. They missed a couple shots, and you know we were able to get rebounds. And then as the quarter wore down, it became a little bit of a game of spread them out. You know, make them chase. They went, and a lot of what changed right there is they went to the half-court trap, and then I thought our guys did a pretty good job of handling that. Obviously, we got the ball to Arden and Corey on the back side of it a few times there, got some easy baskets, and then once it stretched out, you know, they started shooting quick, and, you know, that was the end result.
Graham, you hit a couple threes, or 3 threes, I think, in the first half. Y'all haven't been down here in a decade. How did you find a comfort level shooting inside this arena today?
Just the practice we've done the last 2 weeks, shooting on the college court, the college goals, and obviously the three-point line, and just cheers my guys for giving me good looks. I mean, you can't be any more comfortable than a wide-open three. I mean, Ethan plays tail off, Tayshawn, Miles, Arden, and Asa. Just, I think, you know, the biggest thing is, you know, having 15 points off the bench. You know, we pride ourselves in having 10 guys that can play, and tonight, you know, a bunch of our guys stepped up.
Saw some Blue Cross Bowl championship hats from football season up in the stands tonight. How much was that just kind of a motivating factor again this week for y'all?
We didn't really look too much into it. We knew that they have that revenge factor, and I know some of those guys play football. You know, unfortunately, this isn't an 11-man sport, and you know, we got some guys that are better than some of their guys. So I know this isn't, you know, these guys. This is their sport, and I know there's a couple guys better than me on their team, but tonight it was our night, just like it was in December, and we're just, you know, blessed, like I always say.
The Film Room is presented by SmartBank. Play smart, bank smart. SmartBank. For more information, visit smartbank.com.